Be incomplete on third. And down. Play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Beavers send out the punt unit. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And he brought one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
The Mountaineers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Use the play fake, now to throw. Sends it downfield. Reels it in down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's a heat. Pocket breaking down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a
turning it on. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Using his legs, it's Hankerson. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Quarterback on the keeper. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Beavers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to punch it in. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Oregon State, 7. App State, 0.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. There he goes. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the timing just a hair off.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going, looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
It's caught downfield. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Mountaineers are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stroman. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Turning on the Jets. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the ground with the back. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, App State. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Hankerson. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop them.
Oh, a lot of space. Wide open spaces. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Line getting set on second down. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And they're able to get him down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Just two. That time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, App State.
He wants to change this route. They'll try the right side. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the left. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. On the ground, it's Roberts. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Dozier. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab on 3rd. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They're going to run it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th. You don't have to worry about that now. Because of the pass completion, it's 1st and goal.
The Mountaineers line it up with a 1st and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on 1st down, stopping the run. Here we go.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Oregon State, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Give to the back. Powers through the defender. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Beavers line up to punt it away. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Wants to return it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Mountaineers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Firing to the right, complete. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete because he made the catch but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Grab near the marker, it's Clemens. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Got his man. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Timeout. By the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Clemens. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. The field goal is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Looking deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Boone when that town is buzzing as it is today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Kidd Brewer Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Mountaineers will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes. in the first half. So let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Got his man downfield. That's the kind of play that can get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Murphy. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Beavers will line up to punt it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Murphy. Sets up the screen. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Good, solid tackle.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Back open in the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for space. It's Hankerson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got it.
It's a seam wide open. He's loose. He'll work his way down to the 28.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go. Third and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. It's complete on the right side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Still on his feet. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Beavers are threatening on 1st and goal. From the gun. Working that left side now. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Wide out trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. 3rd and goal for the offense. DB's right up on the receivers. We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Set to kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Roberts. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Beavers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. Sweet cut there. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Reads it, fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Got room to work. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Beavers are on the move. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Pulls it in. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Caught behind the line. It's Hankerson. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Under fire. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Clemens. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they've regained the lead.
And I think I like the call. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. They go to the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. fires to the wideout. Got his man. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's at this point of the game where you've got to have great pass protection if you're going to come back and win. You're only down 1 possession here. You need to give this guy time. They just weren't able to do it on that last one. That's why it's incomplete.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
It's complete to the right. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. From the shotgun, the inside give. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. The Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Plucks it out of the air. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And that is a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays.
And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. What a tough break, a potential tying score nullified by the penalty, and now they'll have to see if they can get it done again. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Lets it fly deep downfield. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Beavers will try to run out the clock in the final minute. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Murphy. They're working that left side. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's a big stop for this defense, and more importantly now, it puts them in a huge position. I want to use that clock as my friend. I got to take away the sidelines. I can't give up a big play and let them get a sideline and then sneak that field goal unit on. Got to make sure I understand where that yard is to get to where they want to kick the field goal.
And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Oregon State.
So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing. It's the fake, and he wants to throw. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positive, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, Dave. But listen, I don't think they can fix everything in 1 week. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of their football team to try to improve on and get this thing going.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.